welcome to another video lesson in DRRR or Disaster Readiness and Risk Reduction. So on this video, I will be explaining to you the different activities that you need to do for this week. This is already the 6th week of the second quarter. For the first activity, this is my emergency plan. Okay, so you will do the following activities on a long band paper, and you need to use your creativity in completing this activity. So what do you need to do? First, you need to sit down as family. So you invite your family members, your mother, father, brother, sister, or any siblings that you have there, or if you're living with your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, anyone in the house, okay? Gather them around and you explain to them the different risks that you actually have at home. Then plan what will you do in case of disaster or emergency. So mag-gather ka ng idea from your parents as well or from your elders as well. Ano kaya yung mga kailangan ninyong gawin in case of emergency or in case of disaster? So you need to always consider the worst case scenario in planning. Ilista mo lahat yan. List them down. Lahat. In case of earthquake, ito yung napagplanuhan namin based on our resources, based on our the structure of the house, ganito, ganyan, yan. So you need to plan well. And then after that, as a part of the community preparedness plan, you need to sketch your family evacuation map, going to the designated evacuation area in your barangay. So kung familiar ka sa lugar ninyo or sa mga different parts ng barangay ninyo, okay? Gumawa ka ng isang evacuation map from your house going to the designated evacuation area. So sa tingin mo, in case of emergency, in case of disaster, ano kayang area sa barangay ninyo ang magiging evacuation center or evacuation area? Okay, tapos mag-sketch ka lang from your house going to that area. And then, mark a certain area where you can meet your family during emergency. So, kasama sa pagpaplano ninyo, kailangan alam ninyo ng mga family members kung saan kayo magkikita-kita. Kung masyadong chaotic na ang scenario, okay, dapat you need to bear in mind, ano kasi pinag-usapan namin na meeting place. Okay, so you need to point it out also with your evacuation map. So that will be the first activity. It's a long band paper. Activity number 2 is Advocacy Campaign. With this activity, after reading the module or the learning activity sheet, there's actually a portion there, a part of your module, wherein we discuss the importance of a disaster kit. Why do we need to keep a disaster kit at home? And what is inside of a disaster kit? Now, after understanding this lesson, you need to make a slogan conveying the importance of a disaster kit. You have two options in doing this activity. First option, if you are a student with internet access, you can create your slogan on a long band paper and then design it. Or you can create your slogan using different multimedia form or platform. So if you're comfortable with the PowerPoint, if you're comfortable with the different editing tools, okay, pwede mong gamitin to. And then, after doing it, save mo siya as JPEG or PNG. So it depends. Masave siya as a picture. Okay? And then, i-share mo yan or ipopost mo yan sa Facebook wall mo. So you post it on your Facebook wall, and don't forget to tag your teacher. Or kung may kakilala ka din na mga barangay or community personnel, okay, pwede mo din silang itag as part of your advocacy campaign. And then, iset mo yung audience in public. Kasi nga, we are doing an advocacy campaign to make people aware of the importance of a disaster kit. So, iset mo yung audience mo in public, okay? And then, do not forget to put the hashtag DRRR disaster kit. Let me repeat that. Hashtag DRRR disaster kit. Okay? So that will be the first option kung meron kayong internet connectivity. Now, paano naman if you don't have? Paano naman sa mga students na hindi comfortable sa paggamit ng mga different platform sa social media, or hindi masyadong comfortable in using what do you call this, editing tools. Now, you have the second option. So for those students with no internet access, you need to write the slogan and design it on a cartolina and submit it to your teacher next week. So that will be on Tuesday, February 16. So sa cartolina, okay, ilalagay mo yung iyong slogan and put some design, and then you will submit it to me. Okay, I'll be at the third floor, first room, kasi doon ako nagbibigay ng modules for my advisory class. So you can visit me sa third floor, first room para makita ko din kayo. If it is your parent who will submit your output, okay, pwedeng pasuhin na lang ninyo sa mga classmate ninyo para hindi na umakyat yung parent kasi baka mapagod. Because I am actually located at the third floor pa. Okay, so those will be your options in completing this activity. Now, if you still have questions about this, okay, you can send a message sa Facebook Messenger ko. So this will be the criteria in grading your slogan. So it will be based on the relevance, originality, creativity, and overall impact. This is actually included in your learning activity sheet or your module already. And for the last activity that you need to accomplish, okay, agency's general role in DRRM. Ano ba yung mga roles ng mga agencies na to when it comes to DRRM? So what you need to do is to give the meaning. So you will do this on a yellow sheet of paper na. So pwede na siyang gawin sa yellow paper. You just need to give the meanings of the following acronyms and the general roles of agency in DRRM. Ibig sabihin po, related dapat sa disaster risk reduction management ang role na ilalagay ninyo. So these are the 10 agencies. You need to write the meaning of the acronyms and then the general role in DRRM. So we have the first one, the NDRRMC, that I'm sure you're very familiar with. Okay, yung mga, this is actually responsible kapag may paparating na storm or typhoon or may earthquake. Okay, sila yung nagdo-notify sa atin, nag-send ng text message. So what do you mean when you say NDRRMC ba? What does that acronym stand for? And then what is the general role in disaster risk reduction management? Okay, and then after doing this table, after completing this table, just answer this additional question. It's just one question, okay? Why was DND Secretary designated as chairperson of NDRRMC? Do you think other government cabinet secretaries can handle this task? Why or why not? So, ang question lang natin dyan, okay, let me just explain it to you. Bakit kaya ang DND secretary ang na-designate na chairperson sa NDRRMC. Pwede kayang ibang government cabinet secretaries na lang ang mag-handle ng task na to? If you think na pwede, anong government agency ang pwedeng mag-handle din ng NDRRMC? Okay? And you need to explain your answer. So you only have 3 activities for this week. Okay, please accomplish them on time. So that's it for now. Thank you very much for listening and enjoy learning. This is Mom RG Buonyasuiko, and do not forget, no pandemic can stop us from learning. Thank you very much and stay safe. Bye.